You think Lego is just a toy for children? Look closer. Here, bricks become steel. Plastic becomes power.
Together, they march, not as toys, but as an army.
Every brick, every tread, assembled for one purpose, to advance.
This is not playtime. This is a front line built from imagination. Commanders rise from the bricks, leading with gestures simple but decisive.
The sun rises on a plastic battlefield, yet the march feels all too real. Each tread leaves its mark, carving a path across this imagined front line.
An army without end, rows upon rows of plastic warriors.
Yet within every machine, a figure waits, the builders of this imagined war.
Eyes made of painted plastic, yet they survey the horizon with purpose.
Behind the armored wall, artillery readies to echo their march.
Even in plastic form, the mechanics of war are unmistakable.
Formation shifts, units align. The choreography of conflict begins.
This is imagination at scale, an army built brick by brick.
At the front, the vanguard leads with unshakable rhythm.
Row by row they advance, plastic clattering like iron. Turrets turn as one, precision, bore of imagination.
They cross rivers of plastic, their mission uninterrupted.
Even the rivers mirror their unstoppable march.
Across the river, their line reforms, unyielding, unbroken.
Their numbles swell, a tide of bricks rolling without end.
A flag rises, a symbol of unity in this imagined war. With banners held high, the march gains new momentum. Every step forward is etched into the plastic earth.
No wall of bricks can halt their advance.
Momentum builds, carried by sheer plastic force.
They spread across the plain, a wedge cutting through the battlefield. A salute of fire, plastic thunder shaking the air. Answers with thunder built from studs.
Each flash, each roar, adds to the symphony of their march.
Silhouettes of plastic steel, aligned with uncanny rhythm.
Even their smoke aligns, choreography etched in bricks.
Orders need no sound. Gestures alone move battalions.
One raised arm, and the ground trembles with obedience. Between these giants of brick, precision rules every move.
From above, their depth seems endless, rows upon rows in perfect order. Each hatch opens, plastic soldiers rising to their posts.
comes alive, every brick in motion. Details reveal devotion. Even the smallest bricks play their part. From ground to sky, the scale overwhelms imagination.
Signals crackle, not of wires, but of imagination linking bricks.
Columns stretch past the front, a tide no trench can contain.
Barrels sweep, sunlight glinting like steel reborn in plastic.
Even the ground yields, reshaped by their passage.
Fortresses fall, their walls reduced to scattered studs. The banner rises above ruins, guiding the tide onward. Encirclement complete, their geometry flawless. One command, and the circle contracts with force.
Encirclement becomes geometry, war expressed in shapes.
A chorus of fire, harmonized by plastic precision. Smoke of studs lingers, shaping the battlefield sky. Faces of plastic, yet their gaze speaks of resolve. Through ruins they march, shadows etched in smoke and fire. Every brick beneath them becomes history rewritten. The march does not falter. It burns brighter through fire. A single gaze charts the path through chaos. An army of bricks, unbroken, advancing into legend.
No barricade halts them. Walls of studs scatter like dust. They form the spear, geometry of advance sharpened to a point. One voice drives the wedge deeper, will forged in plastic.
Like an arrow loosed, the wedge pierces the heart of the field. The land itself divides under their advance. Symbols of resolve stand tall above the tide. Now they stand, not as spear, but as fortress reborn. Upon their armor, banners fly, stories written in color. They are no longer an army. They are the landscape itself. Their story rises with the sun and sets only in legend. At rest, they are monuments carved from imagination. One flag declares not conquest, but creation itself. Night takes them, but their story glows eternal. What began as play has become a legend of bricks.
If this march inspired you, join us for the next chapter.